I found it fitting to finally make a video about my first job, because no other animation story channels has made one before. So my first job was when I was 17 and I was a senior in high school. My parents never gave me an allowance, but they did give me some cash to buy food in school, so I usually just kept the change. Okay, don't tell anyone, but I also sold some Yu-Gi-Oh cards in the cafeteria back in middle school. Hey dude, I got an ultra rare limited edition Blue Eyes White Dragon. No freaking way. I know, you want it? I'll sell it to you for $30. Hey Steven, go get a job, as my stereotypical Asian parent voice. So I did. I applied for a job and I worked as an after-school homework tutor slash teacher. Yeah, the job position was kind of weird. What's your greatest strength? Well, I can count to 10 without using my fingers, so I can do math pretty well. Perfect. I worked alongside 2 other people. There was Susan, who was really good with the kids and really nice. She brought me a Frappuccino once, so she's pretty awesome. And there was Tony, who didn't really do anything. So every day after school, students that ranged from kindergarten to middle school came in, and I basically helped them with their homework and provided worksheets. I was in charge of the young elementary school students, so from like kindergarten to 3rd grade, while Susan was with the older kids, and Tony would come in at a different time. But this guy was probably secretly a ninja because I have no idea where he disappears to sometimes, and he's always on his phone. Now, if you're not good with being around kids,
gonna have a bad time.
I wouldn't say that I'm great with kids, but they generally like me. There was one time this boy poked a pencil in this little girl's hand and it left a big mark and she started crying. Little kids are evil, man. But guess how I made her stop tearing up? Seriously, guess. I took the eraser she had and I erased the pencil mark on her hand and she stopped crying. I don't know why to this day I'm still so proud of that moment, like as if I was given a trophy that said, "Congratulations, achievement unlocked, made a student stop crying." See, working with kids, it's interesting because when I first started, a lot of them were very well behaved. They did their work, probably because they weren't used to me yet and they were like, who the heck is this guy? But then as time passes, they become more comfortable around you, and that's when their true nature comes out. There was a snack break in between homework time and there would always be food on the ground, which you would always have to tell them to pick up after themselves, and the challenging part would be to get them to settle down and get back to work. I'll give you this candy bar if you stop messing around and finish your worksheet. Ha, psych. You son of a bitch. In a classroom, you can usually expect a troublemaker and an angel. The angel is the student who is kind of quiet and shy, but always did their work, cleaned after themselves, and listened to what I had to say. I will protect you at all costs. Ew, Steven's so weird. Shut up, devil child. So yeah, that was my first job. I worked there for half a year and it was a great experience. You really do get attached to the kids. I wonder what Tony's up to these days. Let me know in the comments what your first job was and how was that experience. I'm going to try to post more on here, so expect future videos much more often and turn on those post notifications. Remember to follow me on all my social media and I will see you next video.